After some sensational drag racing action, which introduces us to the Robinson race car's Sierra Sapphire, the relative calm of the pits and some routine maintenance allows us to look under the skin and see that this Ford is really a fraud. Only the outer panels are the real thing, and some of them are fiberglass. The whole shell clothes the tubular chassis designed and built by Andy Robinson specifically for drag racing, and in particular to harness the 1,000+ horsepower produced by the 7.5 litre big block Chevy engine you see here. That's 10 times more power than a typical Rep Sierra and 5 times the Cosworth version. A major contributor to this power is the use of nitrous oxide. In fact, the car has 2 separate fuel systems. One based on 2 conventional, if large, carburetors is used for all of the run. The second injects a petrol and nitrous mixture to boost the power by some 50% as necessary to maintain acceleration. In this form, the car has a best elapsed time for the standing start quarter mile of 7.8 seconds with a top speed of 180 miles an hour. If sponsorship can be found, plans for 1992 include a 9-litre engine with a 2-stage nitrous system. Expected horsepower is 1,500, which should result in low 7-second elapsed times. Power passes from the engine via a mechanically operated clutch, and this interior view shows us the levers which operate the Lenco racing gearbox. This is in effect 3 simple but strong 2-speed gearboxes joined together to cope with the power and stresses of drag racing. This view also shows the substantial roll cage, which is an integral part of the chassis. But enough of the pits and back to the action. Now we'll watch a complete run, and Andy brings the car round onto the track from the staging lanes. The first activity is to spin the rear wheels to heat up the special drag racing slicks to their operating sticky temperature. This process is called, for obvious reasons, the burnout. The purpose is to prevent wheel spin at the standing start or launch, because this, above all else, prevents the car from achieving its potential. Having completed the burnout, the driver checks its effectiveness with a trial launch. If Andy had detected any wheel spin, he might have returned for a second burnout, or more likely just started a little less violently. In this case, all was well, and all that's necessary for the race is that the 2 cars return to the start line and position themselves exactly at the start of the quarter mile.